I feel good. I took like 4 or 5 days off after Wimbledon. It was obviously tough the few days afterwards, but I had the right people around me who were supporting me, and I had so much support from outside of my friends and family as well that made it a huge difference. To give me that motivation to get back in the gym and start training hard on the court. So I feel fine, but ultimately won't see how good I am mentally until the start of the tournament. I was very young at the time in Beijing, and it taught me pretty harsh lessons. Since then I learned to make sure that I'm prepared perfectly for all of the events that I want to do well in. And even though I did badly, it was a huge disappointment for me and didn't play well. It was still one of the best experiences I've had as an athlete, just going to watch the other sports, eating my dinner next to some of the best athletes in the world, and getting to watch them train and whatnot, and speak to them and find out about their sort of training habits. It was really beneficial for me, and learned a lot from it. So I'm sure this time won't be any different. The Olympics is obviously the biggest sporting event in the world for me by far, and happy to be part of it, but want to try and do well. Normally after Wimbledon I would have taken a couple of weeks off. This time I took just a few days off and got back in the gym and stayed in the country to train on the grass and get ready. It is a different experience. The only thing I can compare it to is sort of Davis Cup for us, and it does get quite emotional because you are playing for your country. That obviously now with the Olympics being in London, the whole country's going to be behind all the British athletes. It gives you an extra lift. It makes you want to do better, and also being around a team of 450 athletes, you want to help out. You want to try and win medals and do well for your country. So I'm going to give it my best shot. It's one of the toughest tournaments for us to play in during the year. It's best of 3 sets, whereas in the slams it's best of 5. So you sometimes can play a bad set and get away with it. The Olympics, you can't do that. You're playing 6 matches over 8 days, whereas in the slams it's 7 over 14 days. So fitness and managing your energy is going to play a part as well. It's always been very emotional. I just try not to show it in front of the cameras and in front of millions of people. It's pretty uncomfortable at the time when you can't control your emotions in front of everybody watching. But yeah, I have no idea. I'm sure if I get close to winning medals or winning the Olympics, then yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some more emotions. Yeah.